They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Hello, Defiance. Hello, everyone there. Tony Chimmel here, the GOAT of ring announcers. So let me start off. Welcome to Defiance!
Apocalypse now. Mind over matter, next batter be to cap. Put it on a platter, how much uncut? Raw shit we dealing with, murder track what? Slang killing it, touched, you feeling it in your bloodstream, deadly venomous elixir. Hammer like sledge, that be sister. All in together now, follow me the mister. Meth, Candyman, farewell to the flesh. Death come in the scripture, 2001, bring the rap Armageddon. Let it be known, when you walk up in this dead zone, with all that whack shit, now you know you dead wrong.
It's time we settle the score. Yeah, it's time we settle the score. Come on, are you ready? Let's go, I got this hunger inside of me, a vicious vendetta that won't ever let up. It's bringing the fire up out of me. I come alive for the rivalry. I hear the talk.
That's right, Defiance, yours truly, the personification of the perplexity that is perfection in this business today. Shady Sean McKenzie is back. Because in season number 1, I was robbed. Because I was undefeated. That's okay. I understand certain circumstances lead to certain decisions being made, and I don't hold that against anyone. Because I honor the fact that the Young Gun was the first ever truly undefiant, undefeated, and undeniable Defiance champion. I'm not going to come out here and promise that in his name I'm going to do certain things. So let me go ahead and tell each and every fan in the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas, exactly how Season 2 is going to go down. Because there ain't going to be no more highway robberies for Shady Sean McKenzie. And Dante Black, unfortunately for you, kid, that means in week number 1 of Season 2, I get to go through you first. You see, me and you, we share a certain bond in this game and in this business. A certain respect. Isn't that right? I guarantee you're going to come out here and talk about the respect that you have for Shady Sean McKenzie. When I'm telling you right now, this isn't the time nor the place for respect. I'm coming out here to be literally the verbalistic assassin that I know that I can be. To truly give the fans the most rambunctious, rowdy, and ruthless Shady Sean McKenzie that there's ever been. Because I want to achieve that Defiance World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going to achieve it, Dante Black. That means I've got to go through one of my good friends. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to treat you just like I should have treated you each and every single time that we faced off. I know how to separate certain things in this business. And tonight, Dante Black, in front of all the thousands of motherfuckers in Dallas, I'm going to prove to you just how shady and sadistic and cynical you need to be to truly survive the trials and tribulations that a superstar such as myself has survived for so many years. You're still young. You're still green. And that hates to be heard by someone like you doesn't, especially coming from someone like me that you look up to. And don't say that you don't, because I know that you do. I'm going to use that to my advantage, Dante Black. because you're going to come out here and you're going to put Shady Sean McKenzie on this pedestal. And I can do the same for you too. But as soon as I put you up there, I'm knocking you right the fuck back down to reality. Because there's only room for one son of a bitch at the end of this season to be the Defiance World Heavyweight Champion. And that spot belongs to me. If that's something that you're not prepared to handle, if that's something that Dante Black can't deal with, if that's something that you can't come out here and speed talk your way past, well, I'm sorry, kid. You're going to be looking up at those bright lights at Shady Sean McKenzie, knowing that you just got beat by the motherfucking best yet again. I'm sorry, kid, that you can't achieve victory against me. It's one of those things that just isn't meant to be, because I'm not meant to give it up yet. I'm going to be that old son of a bitch in this game that everyone says, God, I wish Shady would just go away. He would just quit. And you want to know why? It's because they know that I'm still the most ruthless motherfucker that this game is ever going to goddamn see. They tune in to see what I'm going to do next. So why don't you tune in, Dante, and learn what to do next.
It's time to reap what you sow. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. This is the end of the road. We got some unfinished business. Your time is ending. Right here, right now. I came to finish you.
It's not about you. It's about S-M-E. I open the door and what do I see? It's the shadiest man looking back at me, coming up to Defiance for Season 2, and what a way to open the show. The Reaper Dante Black, greatness at his greatest, a new innovator of excellence, your SWA World Heavyweight Champion in SME, because in the end, it's not about you, it's about Smee, going up against my Smee brother, the shadiest man in the business, Mr. 700. When it comes to me and you, Shady, our win and loss record, I would say, is about dead even. But it's been quite some time since we faced. As I told you I would, I represent this title everywhere that I go. To hold that standard where I know I am at. To improve, to adapt, to evolve every single day. And the war that stands in front of me, I know is not going to be something easy to surpass. Because I know exactly what you bring, Shady Sean McKenzie. You're ruthless. You're vile. You go for the throat to rip the juggler out and watch as your opponent bleeds dry inside of that ring. Watching them rot into a decrepit corpse. But you see, I've been used to that. Every single day is what I expect when I hop in front of your screens, when I have an altercation over whoever stands in front of me. And you, I know it's not going to be anything different. You always test me, you challenge me to my best capabilities to break past that glass ceiling and that glass wall. You're one of the best to ever lace up a pair of boots. You're one of the best in this industry, and you got there for a reason. And to be the one to end your undefeated streak in Defiance, because yes, I know you were the only one undefeated in Defiance for Season 1. Alongside Young Gun, you're looking to continue that momentum into Season 2, but the cards just didn't come up your way. You drew the unlucky hand, the dead man's hand, and every hand that is dealt has a cost to pay. And you know me, Shady, I don't stop. You can come out here, put the proverbial bullet to my head and pull the trigger, and I'll come back every single time, wanting more, come back more fierce and more hunger than ever before. Because when it comes to me, the fire that I have, the determination, it's matched by none. Not even someone is you, someone I respect and I look up to, who's been a mentor to me. But now this is the time, Shady, for a student to take the mentor, to set him down, to give him the notes, to write down the teachings that I bring to you. Because your undefeated streak ends here, and it ends with greatness at its greatest, taking that spotlight from you, soaking in every single moment, and showing you exactly what it truly means to have the shadiest of days.
Is your winner, Shady!
Hey, listen. Can we just talk?
And what do you and I all have to talk about? I'm just here as an assistant, hired to do a job.
You aren't trying to, get me back for old time's sake, are you? You're not trying to sabotage me, are you? This is different. Defiance this is my life. This is my baby. I hope I can trust you, man. You'd be hurting more than just me. You'd be hurting a lot of other people.
Come on now, I am a loyal dog. There's a lot of backstabbers out there, and I hate you to your face as hard as anybody, but when A-List Albertson puts his reputation at stake, you know full well that I'm going to represent myself and anybody that I'm with the best that can be done. Come on, man.
Yeah, so far we've had an understanding. You've been pretty genuine, I gotta say. But look at all we've been through, you know? Look at all we've been through in the past.
Yeah, we've had some differences, but the past is the past, Tomster. We're friends now, you and me. Huh?
Monsters are living under your bed, 'cause they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they said, we've become the walking dead.
Way to bring Defiance back. What a way to renew a season. What a way to bring season 2 to Defiance. Now, what is in the hands of Elijah McFly, people could say? Well, it's quite simple. The Reunited Nations. Heathen goes against Elijah McFly. Now, Heathen, you and I have squared each other off throughout the entire promo universe for quite some time now. But one thing that I'm not going to let slide is you. I'm not going to let you easily walk over me, walk over into my reality, and think that you have what it takes to keep me away. Houston, you may have some victories over me, but guess what, motherfucker? The Reunited Nation doesn't exist in Defiance. If you have been watching on season 1, I have been making a little statement, a little story for everyone to actually believe in. I don't need some bald-headed motherfucker to actually carry my back, carry my shoulders, carry my weight, because all I'm good for is running my mouth. Houston, this is season 2. So you think that you're gonna treat me like a little cheap dog, you're gonna treat me like an animal, and then you're gonna what? You're gonna try and desecrate me? I wish that you can possibly end my career, Ethan, because no matter what you're going to do, no matter what you're gonna say on the screen, Ethan, it won't change the subject. It won't change the truth. It will not change the reality. That Ethan is just like someone who begs for an opportunity, has a high power, and such a fat ego. Ethan, if you even somehow get a victory over me, don't think this will be the last time that you and I see each other. Because nobody escapes my reality.
Defiance, defiance, defiance. Don't adjust your screens, because you know who it is, and you know damn good and well how your mama and them is. It is now time for Hate the Heathen season. Because this season in Defiance, you will be seeing plenty of me. But tonight, it's about the wonder boy of promo world known as Elijah McFly. The dude that looks like the same dork in high school that never left his mama's basement and reeks of dead mouse. Just saying. Now, I've watched a little bit of your work, McFly. I've watched you progress through promo world. And just when I thought you had got away from being Vagabond's bitch and finally doing your own thing, you go back to voice edits. Big shocker, right? Because obviously you have truly not found out who Elijah McFly really is. You know why? Because you come out here and say you're the face of Defiance. Any motherfucker here can be the face of Defiance. This is the group of misplaced promo artists. We're the ones that are forgotten about, ran over, screwed over. You ain't none of that. You've always been a fucking follower and everybody knows it. You call yourself the sneaky, sneaky snake. Do we really need to bring out the meme? I mean, if we have to, we can. But I'm sure it's been around long enough, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, we're also talking about the guy that I've embarrassed on multiple occasions because people don't forget. And let's not forget, Mr. Snake, Dark Horse, bullshit, lame-ass nicknames. You are also the one that came out on screen wearing a rainbow wig and a fucking tutu. Exactly. So, Mr. McFly, you can come out here and make yourself sound as badass as you want, but the point is you're still in your mama's basement and you still smell like dead rat. So, before you come out here again and try to call yourself the face of Defiance and the voice of the Defiant, be sure you know what that word means. Defiance means going against the rules, going against management, coming out here telling punk-ass bitches like you to go fuck yourself. Tonight, in my debut, I bury your bitch ass. And maybe then you will start listening to some of us in the back that knows what the fuck they're talking about. The guys that have put in the work far longer than you and have accomplished far more than you ever will with this shitty-ass promo style that you're using now. Mr. McFly, I'm not going to come out here with the fucking Back to the Future bullshit because that's what everybody else goes with. You're still a fucking nerd. You look like you listen to fucking dubstep on the weekends. Get the fuck out of my damn division, bitch. The Heathen is here to take over. The Heathen is here to show you what true defiance really is. And with all of that being said, Elijah McFly, Defiance, how is your mama and him?
Here is your winner,
Look. A-list. But right now we need to focus on the bigger picture. We need to find our 12th man. We need to figure out who's going to go up against.
Okay. Holy hell, Hector, calm it down a notch, will you? I get it. You still need a 12th man, and that's a big, important thing for you right now. But pull it together for a second, please.
That should be our main priority tonight. Like, we shouldn't be talking about anything else but that right now.
What the Hector? I think you're being a little aggressive here. Matter of fact, I'm not dumb. Let me lay something real smart on you right now, huh? I was always told growing up that if you want to have a friend, you gotta be one. Well, if you want to have a 12th man, Hector, you have got to step up and be a man. To have a man, you gotta be a man. You need a 12th man. Why doesn't Hector Coffee Cakes step his ass up and be the 12th man? Get that fire going. Bring it out there. Show everybody in Defiance that you've got a backbone to stand on.
You know what? Fuck this. Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely. Let's go. Defiance. Season 2 is finally here. And some are hyping it up to be quite possibly the greatest season yet. With 11 competitors already confirmed for Season 2. All that everyone's been talking about is who could be the 12th man. Who could be the last person to take the spot and compete here in Season 2 this year. We got people such as Johnny Rockstar, Uncle Skits, Mason Blade, among others, all waiting, chomping at the bit to join Defiance and compete among some of the best. But no disrespect to any of the guys that I just named or any of the other guys that I didn't name. I think I found the perfect person to be our 12th and last competitor here in Defiance for Season 2. Some would say he is the pride of Mexico, El Rey de Rey. Famous everywhere he goes. I could be talking about no one else other than the one and only Hector Flores. See, last season, I was taking orders from two guys that never really saw my true value to this company. Two guys who never saw me much anything more than a doormat. But Hecky Coffee Cakes is gone, and in his place is Hector Flores, who will no longer be taking orders, but instead will be giving them out. I make my long-awaited debut here in Defiance as a competitor against a man who proudly proclaims himself to be from Canada. Don't really know why, because there's not really anything that great about Canada. But Gene Emerson. Hi, Gene. You might not know who I am, but I know who you are. I've done my research. Go by the Canadian Crippler, the Verbal Assassin. You are one arrogant, cocky son of a bitch. You truly are one of the best here in Defiance, and you know it. You do not miss an opportunity to remind everyone of how great you think you are. You think you're above everyone else and better than everyone else. Here's the thing, Gene. You may think you're hot shit. You may think that you're on a level above everyone else. You're the greatest thing from Canada. But you're not. I know I am, if not on the same level as you, better than you. I'm going to prove it this week when we go one-on-one. I got a question for you, Gene. Does everyone from Canada look like a homeless hobo in desperate need of a haircut? Or is that just you? Not to judge. I have no room to talk. You see, Gene, you can put on this facade, keep telling yourself that you're great, that you're above everyone else, but I know, deep down, you're afraid. You're afraid of being seen. You're afraid of people finding out who the true Gene Emerson is. You're afraid that you're just average. You are no better than anyone else. You're mediocre. Gene, this week I prove that you are not better than me. That you are not on the same level as me. I come in and prove that Hector Flores is better than the Canadian crippler, Gene Emerson.
Hector, now, here we are, AT&T. You and me, one-on-one. What do you imagine? You were expecting Fetish to come out and do your dirty work? Were you expecting that you just had to grovel at my feet and then all of a sudden this will all go away? Hector, you're facing Mr. Defiant. Now, whether you're going to have some good shit or not, I could care less. Hector, you've been nothing more than a beating stick. You've been nothing more than an errand boy. You've been nothing more than the dirt on the bottom of everybody's shoe. And that's evident in season 1. Now, don't get me wrong. You played a part. You played a role. But was it for shits and giggles? Was it for a little bit of entertainment? Yeah. Because you see, you weren't hanging with the rest of us, the actual roster, who were putting in the time, we're putting in the effort. While you're just running around doing jack shit. Being the clown. Well, good. I'll take on the court jester and I'll take off his head and I will send it to management and showcase just exactly their little court jester is. He's not ready for the big time. He's not ready for the big leagues. Especially not somebody like me, Mr. Defiant. Now, I've done up to 4 minutes, 6 minutes. I could really care less because, Hector, you're not worth full time. Hell, you're not even worth the time I'm putting in here right now, but I'm putting it in because you know why? I'm Mr. Defiant. And I'm going to prove, like I did season 1, where I stand. Why when I show up and I showcase the reason why I'm better than half or better than all of Defiant. So Hector, you may have heard this a time or two. Just remember, the house always wins. And then I'm better than you. And you know it. Have fun. Pissant.
Here is your winner, Gene Emerson.
So how was your first night?
Well, truth be told, he is quite the handful, and I might have thrown him into the wolf pack a little bit, and I'm sure things are only going to get worse from this point on. I kind of painted myself into a corner here to get things done. I don't know how you were ever able to deal with him on the regular. I feel like I'm supposed to be his assistant. I might need to get an assistant myself just to help take care of him.
As long as you're paying for it, it's your time and money. Do whatever the hell you want.
Good thing you gave me that answer, because I already did.
Please, on your